Hey, from the Mike Eisenstadt Performance Studio, this is the Live Music Showcase right here on WMNF in Tampa. Brought to you by WMNF and listeners like you out there in Radio Land. I'm Bill Dudley. I'll be your host for the next 55, and today we got the Mulligan Brothers. They're here live, and we'll let them start off with a song. What's this first one going to be, guys?
This one is called Loving You Is Easy from our new album.
One, two, three.
I've got a few good friends, make a lot of things rough on me. Nobody sees. But when the paid programming starts, I get this sinking feeling I'm the only one losing sleep. Then you tell me, come to bed when I can, and wake you up if there's anything I need. Everything is so hard. But loving you is easy. Some people's lives are a jukebox, mine's more like a song. It's way too long. My heart can't keep the beat to save its life, and it always sings in a minor key. But these days, the song in my heart is sounding more and more like you, but less like me. Everything is so hard. Everything is so hard. But loving you is easy. Loving you is easy. The song in my heart is sounding more and more like you, and less like me. Everything is so hard. Everything is so hard. Loving you is easy. Loving you is easy.
Song in my heart.
Loving you is easy.
Song in my heart.
Loving you is easy. It's easy. Loving you is easy. I'm loving you is easy. I'm loving you is easy. It's easy.
Ooh, a mighty fine song to open things up with. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
The Mulligan Brothers are here right in front of me in the live music studio here at WMNF in Tampa. And you can be watching along with me on Facebook. We're streaming this whole thing live on Facebook. Just go to Facebook and type in LMS WMNF, and you'll get there. Later on tonight, the show's going to be up on YouTube on our WMNF Live Music Showcase YouTube channel as well. But get us on Facebook right now, and be sure to like us. And
We like you there.
we like you too. So Ross is the lead singer in this band. He's the guy with the cap. Why don't you introduce the rest of the band for us?
I would love to. This right here, this gorgeous specimen is Benjamin Leininger. We call him Ben. He plays the bass. Melody Duncan right here on violin and keys.
Hello.
And hidden away in the bad kids' room is Greg Deluca on drums.
All right. And Ross Newell, you are the lead singer.
Unfortunately,
Now, you guys are from Mobile, Alabama, I understand.
that is correct.
And you're all from there.
That's right.
That is unique.
Yeah, it is. Ben here was born in Baton Rouge and lived there for a while, but we took him early on. He's has been in Mobile area for a very long time, and Melody actually lives very close, or technically in Gulf Shores. All right.
I was born and raised in Mobile. I've only been in Gulf Shores for like a couple years.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so it doesn't really count.
You got a little bit of an accent. Just a little bit of.
Yeah, I often hear that we don't have as much of an accent as we should, but I can pick up on it.
You'll have to work on that.
I say the main one where I stick out is if I'm talking about going uphill. Most people would say uphill, and I would say uphill, and these guys make fun of me for that.
You talk about getting some insurance.
Insurance. Is that? Am I saying that weird? For my
For your vehicle. For your vehicle.
vehicle.
So the Mulligan Brothers, and that leads me to, I have an actual question. We're going to do two little quiz things here. We've got a couple of autographed CDs of their most recent album, which is called Songs for the Living and Otherwise. And it just came out, and we've got two autographed copies of it. We're going to give one away to the first person to call us right here on the studio line. That number is 813-239-9663. 813-239-9663. That's our DJ studio line. And tell us which members of the Mulligan Brothers are brothers.
I know this.
Yeah. Don't give it away.
Okay.
Don't give it away. 813-239-9663. Let's have another song
You got it.
from the aforementioned
yes,
Mulligan Brothers.
this one's from the new record as well. I think most of these are today. And this one's called I Know That Man. It's sort of a stitched together fictional tale inspired by people I've known growing up. That I should say up front that none of those people have ever murdered anyone.
That's good.
Yeah, okay. This is
Even
called I
after
Know That
hearing the
Man.
song. That is.
Yeah, right. You need to know that.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. First time that I left him was the first I saw him cry. The second time he taught me not to when he dotted both my eyes. The third and fourth and fifth time he so quickly tracked me down. Still the few friends I had left would ask me why I stuck around. I know that man, I know him well. I know his father walked his mother right through hell. I know that man, I know that man. I know him like I know the back of his hand. Came home tired every evening from working on the farm. I'd sneak aside some grocery money before he put it in his arm. My friend Becky was a cashier working at the shop and say he gave me coupons for concealer. Guess I wore a lot those days. She said, I know that man, I know him well. I used to be the one telling everyone I failed. He's something else, he's not a man. And you know it like you know the back of his hand. gave Becky all the money I'd been saving all this time. She said she knew some seedy fella just across the county line. One night he passed out in his armchair after rattling my brain. So I took that grocery money and I put it in his vein. I walked all the way to Becky's house. The night as clear as day. I felt the blessing of my father that I couldn't feel my wedding day. When the sheriff brought the bad news, your husband has been found. You gotta identify the body. Can you come with me downtown? I know that man, I know him well. He had his demons and nobody else could tell. Won't be the same without that man. And I know it like I know the back of his hand. The back of his hand. The back of his hand. The back of his hand.
Music from the Mulligan Brothers, our guests on today's live music showcase here from WMNF. I'd like to thank Mark Perfetti, our mixographer today. He's mixing up all the sounds.
It's fabulous.
We got our, if it sounds as good on the air as it sounds in my headphones, it's killer, I'll tell you.
Thanks, Mark.
So Mark's on the sound mix today. We got our video crew. Bob Hoke directs the whole thing. We got Tom Connors. We got Marcy Connors. We have Yvonne Gougelet on cameras here today. And Steve Arduango and Mildred Matos producing this show today. Mildred fills us in on the social media and all that good stuff. Steve is our producer on this show. And if you want to get in touch with any of us, just send us an email, livemusic@wmnf.org. If you want to be on the show, know somebody who should be on the show, livemusic@wmnf.org. If you want to react to anything that you're hearing today during the show, you can call us in the control room. Give Steve and Millie a call. And once again, that number is 813-239-9663. So, tell us about how this band came about.
Well, I guess getting close to 7 years ago. Is it 6 years ago? 6 years ago. It kind of started with a steak dinner with Greg and Ben and I. We all three of us had sort of been in some projects that had petered out, and we were trying to figure out what we were going to do next, and we weren't ready to be done with being in bands. And
didn't want to go back to working in a loan company, or
that's absolutely true. Not for my sake. I probably would have taken a job at a loan company. I was doing hard construction labor, so I might would have taken that instead. I wouldn't have. So yeah, I mean, we knew another guy named Graham, and the four of us formed the band. And Melody joined us over 2 years ago now, huh? So when we started out, we were the Mulligan Brothers, and it's very hard to change your name. So now we have the lovely Miss Melody in the band, who is clearly not a dude.
You didn't change it to the Mulligan siblings.
We did not. We did not.
It doesn't have that same ring.
We'd have been fine with it. It's just incredibly difficult to change your band's name if you've been playing for a few years. Yes.
Yeah. And there are no other Mulligan Brothers bands around in the country somewhere?
Not that we've encountered.
Yeah,
There's
a
one in
motivation.
Ireland.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Oh, yeah.
In Ireland.
Yeah. Well, we're waiting for find out. Oh, wait a minute. They're passing a piece of paper in. Can I grab that? Yeah, there you go.
I think we just got fired, guys.
It's a message from the big boss here. Okay, our winner is Randy Murphy of Tampa.
Hey, Randy, thanks for knowing that.
Yeah. And what is the answer to our question, which was, how many of these people are actually brothers?
The answer to that is absolutely none. It was a trick question, and we got everybody else except for Randy.
Except for Randy.
Yeah, Randy
Good
Sharp.
Good job, Randy.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have another question for you in about 15 minutes, so don't go away. You can watch the show live on Facebook right as it's happening. What a thrill. Watch the Mulligan Brothers right here on the Live Music Showcase. Facebook, LMS, WMNF. Check it out. Give us a like. Let's have another song meanwhile.
Okay, you got it. This is called Great Granddaddy's War, and it's a song that's really just inspired about we all grew up in the South, obviously, and there's a tendency for a lot of folks to be taught beliefs early on and never really reevaluate and make sure that that's how they feel. And this song just says, if you feel that way, if you feel like it needs reevaluation, or you're not alone, and I feel that way too.
Great.
I can't remember the last time I saw a real smile. Just faces made for pictures from across the aisle. I was born on this team, I was born to win. Lord, have mercy on the others and forgive their sins. I know that I'm supposed to be angry. For the life of me, I can't figure out what for. If I can't lie down with someone who loves me, instead of dying in my great-granddaddy's war. We were born here crying with our egos bruised, below the Mason-Dixon with the Red State Blues. We've got a lot of heroes here screaming Southern pride, but a hero's just a villain to the other side. There's 100 years of bitterness in our blood, and it flows with the conviction of a 40-day flood. Until we're out of ammunition and the rivers run red over what Jesus meant by what he never said. I know that I'm supposed to be angry. For the life of me, I can't figure out what for. If I can't lie down with someone who loves me, instead of dying in my great-granddaddy's war. Oh, pass me down that passion in those blue eyes. Give me that strong back and thinning head. I'll take those calloused hands and I will use them for good. And let me choose my own cross to bear, 'cause they're heavier down here. I swear they're heavier down here. I know that I'm supposed to be angry. For the life of me, I can't figure out what for. I believe that I'd be fortunate to die here, but I ain't dying in my great-granddaddy's war. I don't want to die in my great-granddaddy's war. I ain't dying in my great-granddaddy's war.
You're in tune with the live music showcase here on WMNF in Tampa. We got the Mulligan Brothers right here. They're, you guys are going to be appearing tonight, right?
Yes.
Tonight.
Tonight.
At the Where's my thing here?
The Attic.
Oh, yeah, here it is on my other sheet. The Attic at Rock Brothers in Tampa. And do you know if there's any tickets still available to come and see you guys?
I assume there is.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm really bad at being in a band.
Yeah, you you got a website?
We do have a website. It's called themulliganbrothers.com.
Good.
Themulliganbrothers.com.
Okay.
And it has way more information than I do.
Well, that's where they can go and find out all this good stuff.
For sure.
Yeah. So do you write the songs? Ross Newell, lead singer,
I've
guitar
written
player.
I've written the majority of them. On this new album, there's a song called "The Basement" that Melody wrote, and there's a few co-writes kind of sprinkled across our catalog. One of my all-time favorites is a song called "Cecilia" that I wrote with a dear friend, Dale Drinker Jr. But I've been a part of the writing process on just about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you grow up singing songs and playing?
I grew up as a young kid. I sang in that very annoying way, like the kind where my parents almost put me up for adoption because I just sang kind of constantly, but not with any skill or anything whatsoever. I wrote very stupid songs that they still remember all the lyrics to and tease me about them constantly.
Jeez.
But not any like not any like classically trained singing going on. Just a lot of noise making from a child in the backseat of a sticky backseat of a car.
Well, we got the Mulligan Brothers here live in the studio. Also in the band, on the bass, we got Ben
Yes.
Leininger.
Yeah, you pronounced it correctly.
Hey, yeah,
First try.
Well, it's not spelled exactly like that, but I heard him say it. So
Oh, nice.
that's cool. Yeah, playing upright bass
Yes, sir.
and doing some harmonies, and it says and suitcase bass, which is I don't know what that is yet, but maybe we'll find out in the course of the show. Anyway, so you're playing upright bass now.
Yes.
And so what's your story? Just fill us in real quick.
I guess.
Grow up playing music?
Yeah, a little bit. My father played guitar, and he always had the really shiny guitar in the closet, and I always wanted to mess with it, and he wouldn't let me.
Oh man.
And he gave me
Hate it when
the
that happens.
yeah, he gave me the junky one, and kind of showed me a few chords, and as I got a little better, he let me play his nice shiny one, and I think I just got frustrated and just not being very good at it. And the band I was in at the time needed a bass player, so the guy just kind of handed me a bass and said, whatever you do on the bar chords with this finger is what you do on the bass. And I said, okay. And I learned by ear after that.
Yeah. That's a pretty common story, actually.
Yeah.
People that are guitar players and stuff got to a point, somebody needed a bass player.
All right.
Says, hey, you can do this. But now, playing that electric bass is way, way different than what you're doing here with your upright bass.
Yeah, it seems like a much larger stretch on the upright bass.
Well, you got to push down harder, too.
Yeah.
Don't you? And there are no frets.
Also true.
Right. He's got good forearms and good ears, so it works out.
You got to do that. Well, the Mulligan Brothers are our guests. Let's have them do another song.
I should figure out what we're playing. Oh, this is called Ghost Town, and it's one of the few remaining. I wrote this one a very long time ago, and most of the stuff that I wrote a very long time ago I don't like anymore. And this is one of the few that I still do. And this is a song about being more lonely than what is normal, and trying to explain that to the people around you. This is called Ghost Town.
1, 2, 3, 4. The hallways are empty, the clock's still ticking, the pavement's still warm from where the people used to be. One life away from no population, one life away from being like me. I am a ghost town. I am not lonely, I am loneliness, I am change. I am not progress, I am not faith, I am not hope, I am a ghost town. there's no place to go. One life away from no population. One life away from being like me. I am a ghost town. I am not lonely. I am loneliness. I am change. I am not progress. I am not faith. I am not hope. I am a ghost town. The hallways are empty, the clock's still ticking, the pavement's still warm from where the people used to be. One life away, still no explanation for the disappearing nature of the people that I love. One life away from no population. One life away from being like me. I am a ghost town. I am not lonely. I am loneliness. I am change. I am not progress. I am not faith. I am not hope. I am a ghost town.
Nice finish on there.
Oh, thank you.
Music from the Mulligan Brothers, our guests on today's Live Music Showcase. I'm Bill Dudley, Mark Perfetti mixing it up today. We've got Bob Hoke, Tom Connors, Marcy Connors, and Yvonne Gougelet on the video portion of the show. You can watch our show live on Facebook right now at LMS WMNF, as in Live Music Showcase, WMNF. Later on this afternoon or this evening, our show will be on our YouTube channel. And to get to the YouTube channel, go to YouTube and type in WMNF 885 FM. That's the secret, although you can probably just search for it and you'll get it there. Okay, we got another little question. Got one more autographed copy from these here brothers. And the question is, and you can give us a call at 813-239-9663 if you think you know the answer to this. What does mulligan mean? And it is not stew. I mean, that's a mulligan too, but we're not asking for that. What's another meaning of the word mulligan? And see if anybody calls us on this. That's 813-239-9663. These guys named themselves that deliberately. So, and the clue is that they were all in different bands.
That's true.
Yeah, they were sort of on their second band careers, as the case may be.
So many.
So, how about let's talk to Melody Duncan, who's our fiddle player,
Hello.
keys, and some harmony vocals. Are you classical on the fiddle?
I am. I started off by ear
Uh-huh.
and played in church for a while, did some Celtic music.
Really?
I got the chance to study
Gonna rip out a little jig for us with the band here?
a little. No, I guess we don't really do, we're not a Celtic band.
We'll throw one in every now and then. It'll be good.
Maybe, we'll see.
That's how rumors get started. If they
I'm getting a
a
thumbs up from
right?
her over here. Not a Celtic band.
So how'd you get hooked up with these guys, these boys here?
Musically, actually. We really didn't know each other personally. We just knew of each other through the music scene in Mobile, Alabama.
Uh-huh. Is there like a really exciting music scene in Mobile? I mean, is it
I
big?
think so. It really is, especially for the size of our town. It's up and coming for sure.
I don't know how big Mobile
Always.
is. Maybe it's about the same size as Tampa. I don't know.
I don't know how big Tampa is.
400,000 or
We'll say
500,000 people in the actual city.
Somebody Google it.
About half that.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
most.
Really? Okay.
But we have a lot of different styles.
Yeah. A lot of
happening-
different
happening
influences
in
and
our
things
town.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when these guys said we need what do they come to you say? We need a keyboard, we need a fiddle, we need a harmony.
They were looking for fiddle and harmony, I think.
Mhm.
And called me up and said, "Do you want to try it?" So 2.5 years later, we're still trying it.
Sounds pretty good to me. Well, we also got Greg Deluca here on the drums. Hey, Greg.
Hello. That's
And,
me.
and you sing harmonies too, right?
Yeah, reluctantly, but yes.
Is it hard to sing and play the drums at the same time?
It's essentially just rubbing your tummy and patting your head.
He's lying. It's very hard. He's a talented man back there.
What's your story? What's your tiny bio here?
Just went to Daphne schools and I took every drum program they ever had. Had a great drum teacher named Mark Foster from 6th grade to 12th grade and always played drums. And I've been playing on and off with Ben on bass since middle school. So
Wow, you guys go way back.
we go way back, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's Greg Deluca on the drums. And the band is the Mulligan Brothers. And let me just reiterate that question here. What is mulligan? What's the word? What's the meaning of the word mulligan, other than mulligan stew, of course? And give us a call here at 813-239-9663 if you know the answer to that. And meanwhile, let's have another song.
Okay, great. This is the strangest song on our new record. It's called Possession in G minor. It is a jolly sounding little song about devil possession. So bear with us.
Always a hot topic on the show.
Well, yeah. I think the trick is it seems really dark when you talk about it, but then to me the devil in this song is a character that's just kind of a sad, lonely guy that messed up a long time ago and sings like Tom Waits.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I messed up. I tried to take my old man's job. He cast me down to the mailroom with a name tag Beelzebub. There was a time to say I'm sorry, I'm afraid that time is gone. But when he cast me down, I never thought I would be so alone.
I grew up with a family waiting on my call. Then a man stole my heart and I followed it to Arkansas. In the night he took a powder, now I'm stuck in Paragould. Homesick and lonely for a friend, I would sell my soul.
I'm fed up. It's never been this slow before. Hey, I think I just heard some pretty little knuckles knocking at my door.
I think there's been a mistake. I didn't chisel anything in stone.
I'm coming in, little darling. You won't ever have to be alone.
The Mulligan Brothers, our guests on today's live music showcase here from WMNF in Tampa. If you're enjoying the show, you want to support live music, we've got a way for you to do that. Just navigate over to WMNF.org and leave some money in the tip jar. It's pretty painless. You might want to even become a sustaining member of WMNF, what we call our Circle of Friends. You can also give us a call here at the station on the regular business line at 813-238-8001. The tip jar. And say it's for live music, the live music showcase here on WMNF. Well, these guys here are from Mobile, Alabama, and we're happy to have them. They're just kind of breezing through.
That's
Just kind of cruising right through. You're playing tonight in the attic, and then you're on your way, what?
Tallahassee, I think.
Tallahassee?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow, and then we're home for enough days to do laundry, and then we head out again.
Do you travel a lot then?
We do.
Uh-huh.
We do.
Life on the road.
Yeah, a lot of that. It's kind of
You doing
seasonal.
okay with that?
Yeah. I absolutely love it. I don't want to speak for everyone, but it helps a lot. If you love it, it makes all those little trying things a lot more easy.
And you get along okay, I guess?
Yeah, for sure.
Seem like a mellow bunch.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. That is the difference between happiness in a band and unhappiness in
True
a band
story.
is the personalities of the people you're with.
Yeah.
For sure.
So do you get out of the U.S. much?
We usually at least one trip a year. We've been to Europe a handful, to Ireland and the Netherlands and Scandinavia. We've done some Navy entertainment tours that took us to like Bahrain and Africa, and
Yeah.
so yeah, we've crossed a few ponds.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah. Bahrain, huh?
Yeah, it's hot over there.
Yeah, I got it.
It's
So
very
how
hot.
was it? I mean, did you have a good time there?
Yeah, it was amazing. It's one of those, kind of once in a lifetime experiences. Because it was Navy entertainment, we even played a gig in the middle of the North Arabian Sea and on a aircraft carrier, and so you get to fly in on the cod, the mail plane, and catch the tail hook, and then get catapulted off when you're done.
Wow, that'd be
Really
great.
incredible. Really
Wow.
incredible.
Jeez. Well, we got a winner, Andy Green from Wauchula.
Andy.
Sounds like a smart guy.
Yeah, he says he's sorry he can't make tonight's show, but
I hate
he'd
him.
love to see you guys in Florida again.
Oh,
So,
that's great.
yeah.
Thank you.
Well, this isn't your first time in Florida, is it?
No, we've been around Florida. We haven't done a lot, like in the
this
Tampa
area.
area. Really?
The name of that festival was a really cool festival very close to here.
Yeah.
Winterhawk, Riverhawk, or String Break?
It's in
or-
Clearwater.
It's in Clearwater, thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we've been around the area a handful of times, but we've not frequented it nearly as much as we'd like to.
Well, y'all are just going to have to come back.
Yeah.
We would love it. Yeah.
The Mulligan Brothers, our guests on today's show. This is the Live Music Showcase, and we'd like to give a special shout out to our buddy and colleague Richard Stone. And he's convalescing. We hope he'll be back real soon because he's a real part of this show, and we love him. So Get well, Richard. We'll see you in a little while, hopefully. Meanwhile, let's have another song from the Mulligan Brothers.
All right, this one's called Roseanne. It's about a very special lady in our lives that goes just about everywhere we go.
Roseanne, honey, won't you take me home? Roseanne, honey, won't you take me home? I've been on the road so long, and I'm tired of sleeping alone. Roseanne, honey, won't you take me home? She ain't as pretty as a woman that I got back home. She hardly misses a show, she's a rolling stone. But she just rolls, rolls, rolls like I do. Darling, if you out there waiting on me, I'm right here waiting on you. Roseanne, honey, won't you take me home? Roseanne, honey, won't you take me home? I've been on the road so long, and I'm tired of sleeping alone. Roseanne, honey, won't you take me home? If I was just a little taller, she would be that wide. She's a big sturdy woman, just a little on the short side. I swear she knows what I need. My brother Ben says she can go all night. Well, tonight we'll see. Roseanne, honey, won't you take me home? Roseanne, honey, won't you take me home? I've been on the road so long, and I'm tired of sleeping alone. Roseanne, honey, won't you take me home? Don't go judging what she looks like on the outside. You could hurt her feelings just like you and me. She takes care of the band. Don't you dare call her a van. She's our boss, and her name is Roseanne. Honey, won't you take me home? Roseanne, honey, won't you take me home? I got a pretty woman waiting back home, and she's tired of sleeping alone. Roseanne, honey, won't you take me home? Take me home.
Yeah, an important part of the band. Anything happens to that, you are up the proverbial creek, I
That
guess.
is a tough day when Roseanne is not feeling well, for sure.
Well, the band here is the Mulligan Brothers, and this is the live music showcase from WMNF in Tampa. And you know what I did? I forgot to give them the answer to that question.
Oh, yeah.
Bet all those other people that called in with the wrong answers are mad because, well, what is the right answer? God dang it. It's a golf. Mulligan is a golf term meaning second chance. I didn't know that.
Well,
So you guys are like on your second chance here.
that's absolutely right. This is,
Second chance for glory, folks.
that's
right here.
We wanted a do-over, knowing what we know now, and that's sort of.
Well, that's kind of what everybody wants. Isn't it?
It
Knowing
is.
what I know knowing what I know now,
Words
whatever.
are hard.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
I knew then what I know now,
Exactly.
things would have been
exactly.
different. So you were all been in different bands and stuff like that.
That's true. Yeah, we all the past projects, majority of them are all pleasant things, but it just we didn't know what we just didn't know enough. We were younger, and we those just did not flush out in the end. And like I said, that over that steak dinner in the beginning, we just it wasn't time to not be in a band anymore. But we just need to do it smarter this time.
Yeah. Well, now y'all's new album, you've got 3 albums out,
That's right.
and the new one is Songs for the Living and Otherwise. And you had it mixed, and it was worked on by a famous person. Her name is Trina Shoemaker.
She is a mad scientist.
So you got
We love her.
Yes.
yeah. So you hired in somebody to do a real bang up job for you. Huh?
Yes, we did, and she did just that. We this record we opted to completely self-produce it. So we made a studio at my house in Mobile and recorded it, and tracked it ourselves.
Kind of the way people are doing things nowadays, though.
And I understand why now. There was such a sort of serenity to, and just it felt more freely creative than the past records that we've made. And
Watching the clock.
Exactly, yeah. If this runs over today, or if we don't get it done today, then we'll start again tomorrow.
So this lady Trina Shoemaker, she was your producer and helped to mix it, right? And stuff?
She did there's a level of production that she brings, just through the mixing process. There's such a creative editing brain that she has.
What was the most surprising or blockbusting thing that she did that you would never have expected?
Well, I think
You can look for your pick there. Somebody
That's
else
a-
can talk here.
Yeah, go ahead. If anybody else, Greg, answer that.
I can say that I was completely shocked because it didn't sound quote unquote mixed to me the first few listens. It sounded just like it did in our heads, when it sounded like my drums. It didn't sound like something that someone was trying to make sound greater or bigger. It just sounded like us, which was
Well, that's kind of the thing now, trying to make things sound more natural.
Right.
We got to where there were so many effects on everything. Everything sounded so artificial, and hyped up and jazzy, and just, there had to be a reaction to that.
Yeah, and it's really kind of amazing how much you have to fight that if you just go into a studio, and if the right team is incredibly important, but it's amazing how much of a fight you have to put up just because you don't want your drums to sound like a Phil Collins record or something.
Yeah, I mean, we got these toys. We
It's a-
spent a lot of money on these
Yeah.
processing gadgets. Let's use them.
Right.
It's hard. It's a real temptation
It
for
really is.
those guys in the studio.
no
there.
offense, Phil Collins.
Oh no, it's great sounding drums, Phil Collins.
Yeah.
If you're listening,
That's what
which
I
I'm
was
sure you
thinking.
are.
Yeah, we had him on last week, but you
Right.
guys
Tell
are-
him we didn't mean it. Let's edit this whole thing out.
Okay, we'll splice that part out. This is the Live Music Showcase here from WMNF in Tampa. I'm Bill Dudley, and we got our great Live Music Showcase crew. You can watch the show live on Facebook right as it's happening, facebook.com/LMSWMNF. Tonight, we will be on YouTube. We have our own channel, of course, and that's YouTube. You go to WMNF 885 FM to find us on YouTube. Okay. Well, we got about 6 minutes to go. You think we can squeeze a couple of more in?
I think we can. Yes, sir. I believe we can. This we'll start out with this one. This is called The Deal, and
You
it's,
want to just go right into the other one? Just do a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
medley?
yeah, that sounds
if
great.
that's okay, then we'll
Yeah.
just and of course the folks who are the folks who are out there on Facebook and YouTube will see the whole thing. It might fade out for the folks that are listening on the
Right.
air, but you can just check it out later if you want to.
yes, please. So we'll do The Deal is one song, and Oh Suzana will be next. Thank you so much for having us today. This has
Thank
been
you
a blast.
guys. Thank you to Ross,
Thank you, everybody.
Melody, Greg, and Ben, the Mulligan Brothers.
finally home from wherever I roam. Man, the days beyond the door to this house sure can treat you like hell. Leave your boots on the floor and that old suitcase by the door, and clean out all the teeth and nails from your wounds and leave them outside for a spell. Streets of pure gold ain't what's saving my soul. The only miracle I've seen is how that woman can illuminate this place. She's wearing a smile, the kind you can't make when you try. It's just the natural manifestation of elation on her face. If you told me that heaven was just like tonight, then maybe I'd start acting right. She's wearing a dress from a Gold Shores music fest. To be truthful, I have never been kind to enjoy the sun and sand. We heard the bands, our shoulders red. I couldn't hear the words she said, but she just laughed. We sang along the best we could. It was a better promised land. If you told me that heaven was just like that night, then maybe I'd start acting right. If it's souls you want, well, here's the steel. I've named my terms, let's make the deal. I'll eat the bread, I'll drink the wine. Take your forever, I take mine. If you told me that heaven was just like tonight, lights light up the skies and sidewalks, and I realized the second they came on, surely that must be where all the light goes when it gets dark back home. All the brunettes in New York City, and all the hills and rain in Tennessee, we rolled through them all for what seemed like years, but I was thinking about you and me. Oh, Suzana, well, don't you cry for me. Coming home to Alabama, 'cause I got no place else to be. Oh, Suzana, it's me who cries for you, 'cause Lord, I'm coming home to stay. Honey, you're just passing through. I played my guitar out on the shoreline, and the fireworks, they burned out in the bay. We drank till July 5th, and then we slept right through the 6th, and I thought about you all through the day. And then I guess I woke up sometime on a Friday, realized that drugstore wine, it just don't taste the same without the sweetness of your kissing in the bottle. And it damn sure still works wonders on the thing. Oh, Suzana, well, don't you cry for me. I got bones beneath my skin to keep me who I gotta be. Oh, Suzana, it's me who cries for you. Sure do walk away in a straight line through all the circles that you do. Your entrance killed the laughter in the room, and my presence killed the laughter in you. The cue card guy quit yesterday and left without a thing to say. You kindly pass on through, and that's how I'll see you. That's how I'll see you. That's the portrait I paint in my head every time I think of you. It don't take much for me, just a tree line, some cheap wine, and a backyard sky rolling over me like forgiveness just hanging from a string. It could turn it all around, turn it all around, turn it all around. Let's turn it all around. Oh, Suzana, well, don't you cry for me. I got bones beneath my skin to keep me who I gotta be. Oh, Suzana, it's me who cries for you. Sure do walk away in a straight line for all the circles that you do. Sure do walk away in a straight line for all the circles that you do. Sure do walk away in a straight line for all the circles